We're back. More Portable Ops. Same 3 people. You know us. You love us.
It's December now.
It's December now. We won't finish this LP before Christmas. Shameful. So, I've done some off-screen recruiting for this video, and, well, you see our results. We got up to about where we were before. Thankfully, so.
Got an Impala?
Yeah, what the fuck is a car doing in here?
I'm pretty sure they were going for the deer. Anyway. So yes, last time we crossed the rail bridge. We finally got across that rail bridge. And now we're moving on to do something in the harbor, because it wasn't truly specified what that something is.
We gotta take our medical team out for a swim.
I guess so.
Get their feet wet, you know. Get them used to the battlefield. So they don't freak out.
You know, it must be. We will find what we're looking for in the harbor. We still have no clue. So yeah.
Maybe it's an ambush because she's the enemy.
It could very well be.
I mean, they're twin sisters. How could you tell them apart just because one of them was wearing military clothing?
Pretty much.
They could swap. I'm like, haha, it was me the whole time. You're like, shit.
So, we've made it. We're in the harbor. No more rail bridge. No more destruction yet. So.
People, organized espionage. Come on, this is a mission. This is important. Fate of the free world. Come on, guys.
No one.
Take notes.
No one really cares. It's just, you know, let's go on whatever half-assed info we can find. You know.
What was
Oh
that?
boy.
Nah, I actually meant to do that. It lure him closer.
Espionage.
I say recruitment.
Perhaps.
Just my imagination.
So, yep. Waiting.
Huh?
Waiting.
Oh. Did he turn
Man's
into a
transparent.
ghost?
He is currently transparent because I'm standing in him.
I'm guessing the hitboxes still apply though.
No, they don't. I was shooting straight through him.
You found an X-Man.
So I left this part in. You can occasionally figure out what a person's stats can be. You know, if they're gonna have good stats, if they drop something like a medical kit or a Gakko doll or something like that.
Huh.
It has been proven that whatever they drop when you hold them up proves or shows you what exactly they might be good at.
This is how Snake conducts research.
By all the shaking, I could totally tell you're good at running.
Yep, sure is a harbor. That sure is a big ship.
What the?
Oops.
HQ.
That is, that's the thing about this game. The hitboxes can be a little weird sometimes. I could have swore the cursor was straight over the guy's head and it missed.
This is
For
patrol.
some reason,
The enemy
third
is
person
attacking from an unknown
hitboxes in
position.
PSP games are so small.
What
I don't know. I don't claim to understand it, so I just play the games.
Yeah.
So much recruitment.
We are collecting bodies.
Yes, we are.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, I suppose Russian troopers are akin to Pokemon in some specific ways.
I'll call you Smugleaf.
Just have instead of a Pokemon, it's just his freaking trank gun. He's like, gotcha! Oh, that would have been awesome if they had that voice in this game. Good old Ape Escape, Metal Gear.
Yeah. So, this way is closed off. You can see the door kind of just sitting in our way.
It's a door that doesn't just slide open when you stand near it. Baffling.
Truly, truly a concerning foe. So let's go elsewhere. Under the table, claymores. They work exactly as they do usually.
I need a box of 5 swords. 5 whole swords.
Well, Snake just wants to duel with them. He's like, hey, I challenge you to a duel. Here, I have a sword. And then the other guys come in, they're like, hey! He's like, I'm not leaving you out here, I have all the other swords. Come on!
Non-interactive
It'll be
lockers. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, none of those lockers are actually openable. It's a shame.
Just fist bump the door out of the way.
Mm. Yeah, it is actually a harbor. That is water.
Sure is.
It's kind of hard to see, but it is water. Yep.
We're in Mordor.
More.
Not very heavily guarded.
No, not really. I mean, those 4 or 5 guards were pretty much it. And, there's like no one else here.
So did the Soviets leave this entire boat when they abandoned it, or did Gene bring this boat here?
The Soviets, I believe, brought the boat, but they never really abandoned it. The Soviets just decided, oh hey, this base, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, they just left an entire boat behind. They rode
With-
off this whole cargo ship.
With all of their soldiers, so. Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. No guy with one eye patch is gonna come here and shoot everyone down. It's totally fine.
You know, this cargo, it doesn't matter.
Oh, these are just empty boxes there to impress people.
Mm-hmm.
No, they heard Snake likes boxes, so like, let's just put boxes. Maybe that'll keep them interested from sabotaging our plans.
Nah, who knows? I certainly don't know. There's item boxes everywhere in this level, by the way, and half of them aren't actually possible to get. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know. Don't really know. So yeah, I most of this video has been useless faffing about because there's our first cutscene in a while coming up, and lots of exposition after that.
Texture door.
Mm-hmm.
They just painted a door onto the building.
they subscribe to the Looney Tunes way of doing things.
Yeah, you just see Snake getting chased by a guard, and you go through a real door, and while the guard just slams his face into the fake door, and he's like, ah, I forgot that was there.
Freeze! Yankee dog! Keep your filthy paws off my collection!
Well, well, if it isn't Colonel Skaronsky. I'd heard you were on the run, but to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like this.
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please on my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is. The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Pathetic. Is it hard, being an officer that is, when no one follows your orders?
Silence! What are you? You're a monster!
You try to kill a man, and call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here, and here I find I've come all this way for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend, wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'etre? You're not worth killing. But I can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow?
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength.
Python, you're alive.
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards, to my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skoronsky! You're not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Jean arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Compared with the fear that man brought with him, that puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh? Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Jean's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
And he probably still won't notice that that jail cell's open. He's just gonna laugh himself to death.
He'll eventually catch on.
They're like, oh, haha, oh, wait.
Oh, wait a minute. How long has this been open?
What's one more crazy man loose on this peninsula?
Surely.